the Biden administration has done more than any other Democratic administration over the last 50 years to change the structure of power in America.
The American economy is beating expectations again. A brand new jobs report showing the United States added 206,000 net new jobs in June. This marks the 42nd consecutive month of job growth.
In terms of jobs and wages and all the things that people count on and care about, so far, Joe Biden has done much, much better than Donald Trump. Nevertheless, there is this kind of afterglow. People forget exactly what they endured under Trump, and Biden has got to make sure they remember.
For some people, depending on where you are in the economic, in the economic ladder, you are still paying a lot of money for a lot of things. The fundamental inequality in this country means some people's inflation rates are higher than others.
Undoubtedly. And you say fundamental inequality. I agree with you 100%. And we could go through the steps that the Biden administration has taken. But once again, these are underlying structural issues. These are long-term problems. The United States didn't suddenly become more unequal. It started in the late 1970s and grew with greater and greater intensity through the first decades of this century. I think you have to say to people, you're absolutely right. Prices are high. We're doing everything we can to keep them, get them lower again. But you are not wrong. You are feeling exactly the way a lot of other Americans are feeling. But we are, and it's not just Joe Biden, an entire administration is working effectively to try to get prices down by going after the sources of those price increases, like big monopolies, making sure that, in fact, the price of drugs is down because we're using Medicare to get the price of drugs down. In fact, we're changing the structure of power in the economy. People don't talk about power very much, but the Biden administration has done more than any other Democratic administration over the last 50 years to change the structure of power in America. You can't do that overnight. You can't do that even in 3 years.